Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So today we are going to talk about the energy of words. What energy do they bring to us? So first, let's see what are words. How would you describe them? Anyone would like to say? What description can you give? What meaning can you give to the word? Like to try? या बहुत जल्दी है सवेरे सवेरे दिमाग चलाने के लिए
We have to check the dictionary. It says a single distinct element of speech or writing.
Okay.
Meaningful.
So that's a dictionary meaning. Thank you. So basically, simply put, it is words are something that help us to articulate our thoughts, right?
Yes.
So, like they give form to our thoughts. How do we transfer our thoughts to others or even to ourselves? So, even if there were no words, we wouldn't be able to express ourselves in any way. हो ही नहीं सकता वो. We can't communicate to the other. So, words form the very basis of our existence, you could say. Right? So I'll just share my screen. It's visible?
Yes.
Great. So now we'll look into the energy of words. Okay, so now we've seen that they form the basis of our life, of our existence. Now, what do we do with words? How do we form them? We have to spell them out, right? To understand what are words, उनको हमें letters को combine करके फिर word बनाना पड़ता. We spell them out. Spelling करनी होती है ना हमें words को. So we have to spell them out, each word, to make sense of any word, right? Now, there's another angle to it also. We spell them out, but there is a spell in every word also. You know that magical kind of spell which can create magic? So each word we speak has that power. Every word, जो भी हम बोलते हैं, it has a huge impact on our life without us even knowing it. तो मतलब इतने पावरफुल होते हैं वर्ड्स. सो स्पेलिंग तो करना ही होता है, बट we have to understand that there is magic in every word. There is a spell, or the magic spells होते हैं ना, वो होते हैं in every word. That's why we have such quotes like, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. That's the best option. चुप रहो, वही है. Or we can also have to say that choose your words wisely. We need to do that also, कि जो आप बोल रहे हो सोच समझ के बोलो. You know, this thought, this is a very ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom इसको कहते हैं, because words have the power to create real changes in our life, bring real changes into our life. And this was understood by our ancestors also. मतलब सिर्फ अभी ये नहीं कि अभी concept आया है. It was understood by our ancestors and they propagated that yes, हमें जो है ना सोच समझ के बोलना चाहिए. Because negative talk can physically affect the world around us. जो भी हम गलत बोलते हैं, everything affects. It can especially affect the brains of children because they're very vulnerable. So whatever you're saying to them, it gets registered, imprinted on their mind literally forever, lifelong के लिए. So if the child is hearing you say you are stupid or you're slow or you are dumb, that's what he will embody throughout his life. That is how he will become. So we have to be very careful. What are we saying to them? And everything that appears in our life, it comes through the power of words. Even scientists have proved now that they really consist a lot of energy, because reality is full of energy that is vibrating all the time. And words consist of this vibration. प्लस उनमें साउंड भी ऐड हो जाता है. So when sound gets added to the vibration, it becomes doubly powerful. So ये तीनों का combination जो है ना, energy, vibration, sound का, it creates total magic, a very powerful magic, and it's creating the reality around us. So words जो है ना वो creator है एक तरह के, the creator of our universe, of our life, of our reality. हम सब अपने words से जो है ना create कर रहे हैं. Because without words, thought can never become a reality. So these words are the most powerful tool. And this was also proved by Dr. Masaru Emoto. You might have heard of the name, very Japanese scientist the. And he did a lot of experiments on water and how emotions affect things. So look at this snowflake. Now, this is clearly showing the power of how words can have spells in them, because words become things. So when you expose a droplet of water to a positive thought, it will take on such a beautiful shape. See the perfection of the crystals jo isme hai. And this is what Dr. Masaru Emoto's experiment showed, that when we expose water to some particular kind of words, they will react accordingly. So he did this experiment and exposed water crystals to these words, eternity, honest, all these words जो लिखे हुए उनके साथ में, loving, compassionate words. And you can see the result. Beautiful physical molecular formations हो गए थे to the water that was exposed to those positive words. And then he conducted the same experiment by exposing water crystals to negative words, fearful, conflicting thoughts, words. So इसमें देखो first line में heavy metal का क्या reaction है. Just the name of Adolf Hitler, it creates hate waves in the world. So this is what the crystal also reacts to it. So Dr. Emoto showed that water is a living conscious energy that human words can affect. And our body is made up of 70% water. So what affects one water molecule in the lab most definitely affects the millions and millions of water molecules in our body. So as the Buddha also said, what we think we will become. So we have to be very careful of what are the words we are using in our mind for ourselves or for others also. You know, the जो hidden vibrational power होता है जो words में जो छुपा होता है ना, every word has a vibrational power hidden in it. It triggers the emotional energy in our body. जो एक conscious emotional energy होती है उसको वो affect करता है. And this is what this conscious emotional energy, it drives our action, like it makes whatever action we do, it conducts it, and that manifests our reality. So we have to realize that our words are much more powerful than we could ever think, as they have the ability to change our life immediately. एक एक वर्ड का जो है ना हमें एक परसेप्शन मिलता है, उसका एक मीनिंग हमें समझ आता है वर्ड का. And that perception, however we perceive that word, because look, everyone's perception is different. So what one perceives as positive, another will perceive as negative. So what is our perception of anything? That is what shapes our life, our belief, influences our behavior. It literally creates our world, the world around us. So whatever we are looking at, whatever we are thinking, that is creating a world. And then how we are looking at things. As I said, everyone has a different perception. That perception depends on our emotional responses. How do we look at things? How do we deal with them? किसी को, if somebody's had a traumatic experience with some kind of place or some relation, so their reaction will go according to that. Now, another may have had a very good experience with that same sort of situation. So they'll have a different perspective. So जो हमारा emotional response होएगा उसी के according हमारा thoughts होंगे और उसी के according our world will be created. Then many of us have this habit of belittling ourselves to make ourselves feel worse अगर हमने कुछ अच्छा नहीं किया है. कई बार unconsciously होता है कि I'm not good enough or I don't deserve this. And sometimes we want to like अपने आप को downgrade कर देते हैं. We scold ourselves. We are very harsh with ourselves. So कहते रहते हैं I'm stupid. You don't deserve anything. Then I wish I was dead. ये भी कई बार होते हैं. Now these words are very powerful. We don't even realize that these words are bringing negative energy into our vibration, into our aura. But they are, and it is affecting us at a physical level also. Because remember, we are water, and sound travels 4 times faster through water than in the open air. So when your body is exposed to the vibration of the words you are thinking, they are literally resonating in each and every cell of your body. So see how important the words are, what an important role they have to play. So the words that we surround ourselves, the narratives that we make to give ourselves, that will decide the quality of our life. कि हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, क्या सोच रहे हैं. So अगर हम intentionally negative words use करते रहेंगे, so it causes a lot of issues like with ourselves, like it lowers our self-esteem. It makes us feel totally unenthusiastic, करने का कुछ मन ही नहीं करता. And our whole attitude towards life changes if we are downgrading ourselves. So we have to be really aware that they are a very powerful tool in our hands, and which we can use to improve our life, to uplift ourselves. So because they are affecting our personal vibration. और अगर हम किसी के साथ है जो कि कांस्टेंट कंप्लेन करता रहता है ना, तो वो भी हमें अफेक्ट करता है, बिकॉज उसकी एनर्जी भी हमें अफेक्ट कर रही होती है. लेट्स लुक एट अ सिंपल फ्रेज जो कई बार हम यूज करते हैं. नो वरीज, यू मस्ट हैव कम अक्रॉस इट. यस, एंड वी यूज इट इन अ वेरी positive way that there's no need to worry at all. But this is a negative phrase. Just look at it. No is a negative word and worries is a negative word. So it's a doubly negative phrase. So how can it be reassuring? It doesn't carry the energy of reassurance. It's actually sending a negative impact, you could say, vibration into your body. Let's look at a few more words. Just look at this word. When you read it, see, what image comes into your mind? Immediately that vastness of water comes, right? Now look at the next word, fire. Then look at mountains. Then look at roller coaster. Now, अब जब ये वर्ड्स आपके सामने आ रहे हैं तो आपके माइंड में इमीडिएटली उनकी पिक्चर आ जाती है ना. You could visualize the words in your mind, right? Hello? Anybody there?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Meenu ji, can you repeat the question?
No, I just said that when you see the words, they immediately create a picture in your mind, right?
Sorry, Sanju, I muted you because it was echoing.
Echoing, yeah.
You can speak.
So immediately the thought of those places, it comes into your mind. So
I think it gives you a feeling,
yeah.
a sort of, yeah.
So you get an image, you get the emotional responses connected to it. Like sea में कभी गए थे या mountains में घूमने गए थे, तो you're immediately connected to that point of time, that enjoyment. Now, just say the word fire in different contexts. Like fire, as in a barbecue. You've set up a barbecue, there is a fire, right? So it's serving a purpose. Now think of a fire in a fireplace. It gives a different connotation. Now think of fire in a crowded theater. So you'll get an immediately different energetic reaction, emotional reaction. Oh, fire in a theater, right? So अब उसको कौन से हम situation में word को हम use करेंगे, that will definitely generate that kind of vibration. So it will depend on the situation whether it's positive or negative. तो fireplace में तो fire बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, barbecue में भी बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, but theater में okay, you get really worked up then. So those are the emotional responses that our perceptions give to the words. Let's look at some more words. Look at this word. इसको बोलो जरा ऊंचा बोलो. Just say it loudly. And how do you feel about it? What happens to your energy when you're saying this word?
I can't see
Scary.
any word.
Sorry?
I can't see any word there.
Thief. Thief is written.
Oh, that on the right.
Uh-huh.
Thief.
So do you think it's a positive word?
No negative word.
Yeah. So immediately you have that reaction in your body.
Yes.
So when you're thinking of the thief who's robbing something, you have that. I think you'll have to mute yourself, Sanju. Yeah. Now, if somebody borrows something from you without asking, so then also you have that thought of thief in your mind. He didn't ask me, ऐसे ही मेरा सामान ले लिया उसने उठा के. Right? We still have that thought, a negative thought in our mind कि thief है ये, चोरी करी है. And when we are flirting with someone, we say he's the thief of my heart. So there's still that negative connotation with thief. तो positive वो हो ही नहीं सकता. So whether you use it in a positive way or negative, that थोड़ा सा ना pinch लगा रहता है कि कुछ चोरी हुआ है, कुछ गलत हुआ है. So it cannot be a positive thought at all then. Now look at this another phrase. Fight for peace. Now fight and peace are opposite words, right? So peace should be spread. It is not something to be fought for. So it gives like the thought of forcing others to be peaceful. It does not resonate peacefulness. So when you say fight for peace, you're sounding manipulative, as if violence is to be used. Then violence के साथ casualties आ जाती है कि अच्छा someone is suffering और एक जीत रहा है, एक हार रहा है. So can peace really be made by fighting? So they are totally opposite thought processes which cannot go together, but we use that. Then we have that word goodness. It immediately gives you a feeling of warmth. कुछ अच्छा लग रहा है, kindness feel हो रही है. So when you look at it or when somebody says something, you feel safe, you feel good, you feel okay. So उसकी बड़ी positive vibrations आ जाती है, right? So when we compare the energy, thief and fighting will make you feel insecure, it'll make you feel unhappy, but goodness will create an opposite emotion. So these are, you could say negative trigger words. So, and we are using them all the time without realizing them. And there are many other negative words also which are most commonly used. Like general statements हम बनाते हैं in words के साथ always, never, constantly. So कोई specific चीज हमने बोलनी है, general statements बनाने, हम ये words use करें. And these are words that do not give any exception to the situation. And they can create defensiveness in the other person. The other person feels that I have to defend myself. Like अगर आप किसी को कहो, you're always making mistakes, you never come on time. So these are, you could say, they are universal thoughts that we keep saying. And the other person, they will feel, okay, I have to give excuses for myself. So there's trigger words that force them to counter attack. कि मुझे जवाब देना है, मुझे अपने आप को डिफेंड करना है, तो वो फाइटिंग वाले मोड में आ जाते हैं, एग्रेसिवनेस वाले मोड में आ जाते हैं. The same with words like should, must, need to. They are also like you're ordering somebody, insisting that आपको करना ही है. So they can also make the other person feel defensive. So how you're using them, that matters a lot. Then ये भी words हैं, can't, want, don't. So किसी की आपने किसी के क्वेश्चन में आपने ये वर्ड्स यूज कर ले हैं तो नेगेटिव रिस्पॉन्स हो जाता है. So you're looking for things to excuses to give reasons of why you're not able to do something. तो again defensive attitude में आ जाते हो. Then एक और सेट है try, maybe, perhaps. इससे भी you're communicating doubt, uncertainty, lack of commitment also. There should actually be no try. There should only be do. Trying gives you that feeling of exhaustion, that it requires a lot of effort. वो मेरे से होता नहीं है, तो आप you don't even start doing it. So instead of using these terms which can create negative reactions in people, we have to build their confidence by focusing on what can actually be done, that rather than concentrating on what cannot be done. So these are all those negative trigger words that can only cause the other person to become resentful, to become defensive. फिर resistance आ जाती है आपकी तरफ, तो चीजें आगे नहीं बढ़ पाती. So when you become aware that there are triggers like that, your communication power increases. क्योंकि negative words का negative outcome ही होएगा, positive से positive ही आएगा. And we have this power at our disposal कि हम क्या कैसे कब बोलते हैं, and which can change our lives. When we use those positive words, it can uplift someone, so it can encourage them to move towards success, give guidance to the other. और relationship तो बहुत easily make or break हो जाते by the words that you're using. And how you're speaking, that is the lasting impression you're giving to the people you are with. They'll remember you by the words that you said. So that is the power of words. How you're using them, it has like immense value in your life. And then how you're saying it, that also matters. The tone of a voice, the body language, all of it comes in communication. And it impacts a relationship a lot. I'm sorry, my throat is a little off today. Actually, do you know what is the most negative word in the world? Anyone can take a guess?
Negative.
Negative, okay. But this is such a powerful word, like it has immense repercussions. It can literally defeat you before you even start. It can just shut down all your dreams, your hopes. It can make you lose your confidence. And it discourages people from even doing anything that they want. No, it discourages them from doing it.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm sorry, it's not difficult.
No?
No.
When we say no.
Yes, no is of course there. But it's such a powerful word that it literally squashes your infinite potential.
How about pain?
You are good for nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very simple word which we're using all the time. बता दो?
Good pain.
No, never.
Never. No, it just simply can't.
Impossible.
No, can't. The word can't, जो है ना, it is literally, it defeats you in every aspect of your life. Like even before you start anything, I can't do it. Right? It actually doesn't have a dictionary meaning. So, शबाना देखने का कोई फायदा नहीं होएगा उसमें.
Yeah. I agree.
So it takes away your power. I think you'll have to mute again. It doesn't allow you to move forward. It doesn't allow you to explore your full potential. So, and when you're using it for the other person, तो और भी ज़्यादा problematic हो जाती है. तो when you're using that, you have to give an explanation. And you know what you're actually saying when you're saying, I can't do it? When you say you can't, it means that you want. There is some place within you where you don't want to do it actually. So this one simple sentence can like literally make you understand the whole sentence, the whole situation. So if you think you can't, that means that you don't want to do it because it will force you out of your comfort zone. It will expose you to risks. It will expose you to new situations which you don't want to deal with. So it has a very powerful psychological effect on you. So now next time when you're thinking of, I can't do that, to think, why can't you do that? What is stopping me? Because there is nothing which is impossible. Some way or the other, things can be managed, can be done. Like if I say, I don't want to go out or do any workshops either other. So it's actually that I don't want to get out of my comfort zone. I'm fine over here. That's why. So वो मैं फिर वो can't आ जाता है. Want की तरफ तो हम ध्यान ही नहीं देते कि maybe I myself am resisting it somehow. So see how words create our reality. So, and these are so, words are so powerful. They can like uplift you, motivate you, comfort you, how the other person feels, how you feel. So they have a lot of emotional impact. And you know, words can make like all our errors also forgivable. There's a very beautiful quote I came across that why we should forgive any mistakes we have made in our past. और हम सब मिस्टेक्स तो करते ही हैं, कभी ना कभी होती ही हैं हमसे, तो हमें क्यों forgive कर देना चाहिए? So this was a very beautiful quote that you did then what you knew how to do. When you knew better, you did better. उस टाइम हमें उतनी ही नॉलेज थी, इसलिए हमने उस चीज को वैसे किया था. But now I know things better, so I can do it better. So it's such a powerful, these statements are so powerful that it makes you understand that you're not the same person that you were at that time. So you need to forgive yourself. You didn't have that knowledge at that time. So be kind towards yourself, forgive yourself. Don't keep beating yourself because of one mistake that happened sometime. So this can really empower you. And it can bring in positive life changes when you start looking more with compassionately at yourself. And then, you know, the way you speak reflects what kind of person you are. क्या आपकी feelings क्या है, intentions क्या है. So the magic of words, you know, it can create literally magic in your life. Now, how do you speak? How should you be speaking? So we need to connect to our own inner self, connect to our heart, and then see how to bring awareness into what we are speaking. So we need to elevate our consciousness, be aware of what we are doing. And what we are speaking, we have to speak it from 3 angles. एक तो from the place of truth, then place of compassion, and then with intention. So you can literally say these are the cornerstones of any relationship. And when you consider these aspects, you're giving a higher vibration to your words. Because this allows you to pause and gives you time to reflect what you are saying. Now, when you're thinking of truth, how to bring truth into your words, so you can ask yourself this question: is whatever I'm going to say, is it the truth? Is it an exaggeration or is it a lie? So आप पहले वो ना mindfulness आना चाहिए before whatever you're speaking. और फिर हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि all truth doesn't need to be spoken. There are some truths that we can keep under cover. हर एक को हर चीज बताने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. And then what we are speaking, will this truth bring peace or understanding into the other person's life? Is it creating positivity in his life? Is it life affirming for him? So when we consider all these things before speaking, you could say the relationship or whatever we are communicating to the other will be of a different level altogether. Then when we are putting compassion, of course, whatever we are saying, is it going to be kind or compassionate to the other person? Will it be hurtful or abusive? Will the other person think of it like that? Will it make the other feel better? वो सारे thoughts आ जाने चाहिए compassion के thought में. Then with intention के, is it necessary? What I'm going to communicate to the other, is it necessary? Will it improve the situation in any way? जो भी thought आ रहा है. Will it help that person? Will it help somebody? Whatever I'm going to communicate. Will it bring understanding or give some new information to the other person? So we have to be aware of all these thoughts before communicating to it, before the words we are using. How are they going to affect the other? ये सारे हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए. And then we need to show compassion to ourselves also. कि हम अपने आप को कितनी बारी डाउनग्रेड कर चुके हैं, स्टूपिड बोल चुके हैं, अनटैलेंटेड बोल चुके हैं अपने आप को. सो जो हमारा इंटरनल प्रोपेगेंडा है वो हमारी एक सेल्फ इमेज बना रहा है, तो वो क्यों बना रहा है? तो वी हैव टू हार्नेस द पावर ऑफ वर्ड्स फॉर आवरसेल्व्स आल्सो. सो इसके लिए स्टॉप सेल्फ क्रिटिसिज्म. वो मत करो बिल्कुल भी, बिकॉज योर बॉडी इज लिसनिंग टू यू एंड इट विल रिएक्ट अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट यू आर थिंकिंग. And every moment, it is not कि सो रहा है, each and every second your body is aware of what is going on in your mind. So be kind to yourself. Give that sympathy to yourself also. अपने आप को downgrade मत करो. And we should also not gossip. Because जो हम बोल रहे हैं ना, पहले हमारी बॉडी में रेजोनेट हो रहा है, फिर किसी और तक पहुंचेगा. तो हम अपने आप को भी पहले डाउनग्रेड कर रहे हैं, दूसरे तक तो बाद की बात है. तो हमें जो है अवेयरनेस बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. व्हाट एम आई स्पीकिंग ऑल द टाइम? सो यू हैव टू हार्नेस द पॉजिटिव एनर्जी ऑफ वर्ड्स, वही हम अपने लिए यूज करें. देन वी नीड टू सराउंड आवरसेल्व्स विथ पॉजिटिव अपलिफ्टिंग वर्ड्स. अपने जो थॉट प्रोसेस है उसमें सारे हमारी वो वाले वर्ड्स होंगे विच विल अपलिफ्ट अस, गिव अ बूस्ट टू आवर एनर्जी, हमें पावरफुल बनाए. So like I picked up this picture. Look at how you should speak to yourself. I am. तो सारे ये वर्ड्स लेके आओ अपनी वोकैबुलरी में. I am awesome. I am powerful. I am responsible. I am enough. So this is what we are taught, that if to bring positivity in your mind, say these affirmations. So just create you could say, you can even take a printout of this and place it somewhere. Keep reminding yourself, no, I am there, I am good, I am enough. So that will help to raise your vibration also. Because these are very powerful words, and powerful words transform. So you can create love and abundance in your life. You can raise your vibrations. And when you raise your vibrations, others around you also get affected. उनकी भी rise होंगी definitely. Because our thoughts are the first stage of manifestation, and law of attraction से हम वो draw करेंगे अपनी तरफ, and then we project it to others also. कि हर एक word की frequency होती है, vibration होती है, which travels in the air. So it will definitely like in your surroundings also, people will get uplifted. So think of what are the words that you keep using every day. So are you like, are they good, uplifting words? Yeah, upset वाले words होते हैं, insulting वाले words होते हैं. As I said, na, every word has a very powerful vibration. वो तो सभी का. तो try using the good words, balance, grace, courage, trust, lightness. ये सारी चीजें जो है ना अपनी vocabulary में add कर लो. The high vibrational words, bring them all into your life. And yeah, there was one more. How do we?
Meenuji, please share that slide with us on the group.
ठीक है, वो I'll do that. Life is full of blessings, full of miracles. So I am part of that miracle. And when I connect more deeply with everything around me, I'm connecting to the divine. I am a child of divine. So I have to keep this in mind. I'm the beloved child of God. So I am light. I am divinity. So that will uplift our spiritual growth also. So my blessings are countless. Jitne aap ye wale thoughts lage, just simple this thought also, I am the beloved child of God. It will amplify the blessings in your life. So we have to connect to this thought, let it get ingrained into your like mind, and that will definitely bring that upliftment into your life. तो आपकी spiritual growth भी जो है ना वो definite हो जाती है. So I come to the end of my talk, and any insights you have had, anything you would like to share or ask?
Anji Meenu ji, thank you for this topic.
Yes, sir.
The
Thank
recording-
you. I have to thank you, Meena ji, for pointing me towards this topic.
No, very happy to listen to you.
Thank you.
और अगर रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं है मैं कुछ बातें ऐड करूंगी कमेंट्स, सो प्लीज अगर
Yeah,
पॉजिटिव कॉम्प्लीमेंट